You shipped a churn model. It runs every night, and it keeps missing the people who are about to walk. Churn just means people leaving, and which tool you pick to catch them is a real interview question. Forget models for a second. Picture a lab machine, and picture a doctor. The lab machine takes a slip of numbers and hands back a risk score. It's cheap and it's quick. The doctor is different. You tell them your story, and they read between the lines. But their time costs a lot. So one reads numbers, cheap and fast. The other reads your story, slow and pricey. Here's the bridge. That lab machine is a classic ML model. The doctor is a large language model. Most churn data is just a table. Logins per week, the plan, months as a customer, support tickets. The ML model learned from thousands of past customers, back when you already knew who left. And it scores your whole base every night for almost nothing. 100,000 people, done by morning. Now ask the doctor to guess that score from raw numbers. They'll fumble it. That's not their job. But here's where it flips. Sometimes the reason someone leaves isn't in the numbers at all. It's in what they wrote. A customer logs in plenty, so the table says they're fine. But they sent 3 angry messages last week. The lab machine can't read a word of that. The doctor reads it in one glance. So really there are 2 jobs. Score everyone nightly and read the one angry note. The best setups use both. The language model reads the chats, turns the mood into a number, and hands it to the small model. Now the cheap, fast model can finally see what the words were saying. So what do? First, match the tool to the shape of your data. Numbers in a neat table? Reach for classic ML. Meaning buried in text? That's the language model. Second, for scoring at scale, start with a cheap one. Add the language model only where the signal is words. Running a big model on every customer every night gets pricey fast. The small model does that part for cents. And no, the shiny new model isn't the smart pick here. For a table of numbers, the old one usually wins. So it comes down to one thing. Is your churn signal a bunch of numbers or a bunch of words? Match the tool to the data and your model stops missing people. Next up, how we feed a model real documents.